Hello there everybody and welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews. And in today's review, I will be taking a look at the Transformers Cyberverse Bumblebee Adventures Deluxe Class Arcee. That's right, we are back with another Cyberverse review and I finally got Arcee. So finally, it took me a long time to get Arcee, but here she is in her vehicle mode. But let's take a quick look at the packaging first. So her name is definitely Arcee, Transformers Bumblebee Cyberverse Adventures. There we go, and she is part of the Build-A-Figure Macadam. Right here she does include the shoulders and the hammer, number 7, and of course the Macadam right here. And Macadam does not convert. Oh, that's unfortunate. Autobot symbol. You got the other Autobots in the line, and she is a deluxe class. And you come to the back here, you have a obligatory product shots for Arcee, and she does have the dual energon lasers, and her function is a skillful sharpshooter. So that's what she is. So yeah, and these are the figures that you really need to receive parts for your Macadam and complete it. And yeah, so I have this, and this, and I don't have Thunderhowl yet, not yet anyway. So I'll try to find Thunderhowl and see where I can get him. But anyway, so that is pretty much it for the packaging for Arcee. So let us get back down to ground level so that we can take a look at the figure itself. So here is the lady herself, Arcee, in her Cybertronian vehicle mode, and it looks pretty good in my opinion. Very nice, very nicely done. She does have this little translucent blue piece on her back, which is pretty cool. And of course everything is visible underneath the car, but hey, it is what it is. At least this figure has a better transformation than the Earthrise Arcee. I mean, I don't have a problem with Earthrise Arcee, but I think this figure definitely is better than the Earthrise Arcee, in my opinion anyway. So let's take a quick look at the details on the front of the car. Nice gunmetal gray paint on the front there, and blue for the headlights, which is really nice. Got a little bit of blue on the wheels as well, and you got the whole translucent blue windshield for the for the car mode, and got a lot of pink here and there, which is really nice. And she does have some ports on her back, so these are for her effects parts. So she comes with effects parts. She comes with these blast effects parts, and these do fit on the back of the car. Let's see, there we go, and there we go, and she can blast off into space, whoosh. So yeah, I mean, she can vroom back and forth. There we go. So she can vroom. So yeah, that's what it's for, you know, for the effects parts. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And she does include her weapon right here. Is a pinkish double-barreled gun for Arcee, which is pretty cool. And there is a little handle right here. Actually, there's a tab as well, so I'm not sure whether this has a slot on the car, because I don't see any slot on the car, but there is a port right there, so this can actually store underneath the car like that, and that fills up the gap right there a little bit more, and that's pretty cool. So now let us move on to the vehicle mode comparison. So the first comparison I'm going to bring in is Earthrise Arcee. Yeah, I know people don't like this figure. I know that a lot of people do not like this figure, but I personally like it, you know, in my opinion. I think this is a good Arcee figure. So yeah, you can see how the two Arcees scale with each other right there. And now let us bring in the other Cyberverse figures that I have reviewed so far. I only need to review Megatron and that's it. So yeah, bring in Grimlock and Shockwave. So yeah, very cool. Very nice figures. Unfortunately, Hot Rod gets the worst treatment out of the bunch. So yeah, Hot Rod is Yeah, Hydra is the worst in this bunch. So yeah, but the other figures are really, really good in my opinion. So yeah, so that is pretty much it for the vehicle mode comparisons. Okay, so we're not going to transform Arcee just yet because we have to talk about one more thing that she does include. She includes more parts for Macadam. She includes the hammer for Macadam right here, and she includes the shoulder. So that means we can start putting his arms together. We got two of his forearms right here, so we can actually plug in shoulders right here, and that is pretty easy to put on. And plug in these. Very hard to do. And this is so hard to do. Very hard to do. There we go. Woo, boy. That was pretty hard. Anyway, and just plug this back in, and there you have one arm all done. So that's, oh my gosh, that was so hard. That's a tight joint. That's a tight ball joint. Woo! Man, let's see if this arm is easier. Uh-oh. Oh no. Not again. Not again. Let's take this off first. There we go. Oh my god. Oh, it didn't work. There we go. Yeesh. There we go. There we go. Anyway. So just plug this back in. Why was that hard, man? Oh my god, that was so hard. Anyway. So there you have Macadam right there. I mean, without a head. Still, you can plug this into his hand. If I can't, there we go. You can plug his hammer into his hand right there. And yeah, we're one step away from completing Macadam. So now we are ready to continue with the transformation for Arcee. Okay, so now that we got all of that done in the beginning of this review, so now we can already transform Arcee. Now the transformation of this figure, very simple. So the first thing I want to do is unplug her gun, which can be quite hard to do on camera, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna do this off camera. Okay, I got it unpegged. That was really hard to unpeg it. so now let us get down to the transformation for Arcee. So the first thing I want to do is I want to untab all of this section right here, untab these sections right here, and slide that back, and just untab all this, untab her arms like so, and just bring the whole body down and just unfold the legs. Never click into place. Unfold the leg, click into place. Flip out the foot, which can be really hard to do. Here we go. Just flip out the foot. Flip out the foot, which is really tight. And there you have that done. And oh my gosh, this is so hilarious. I mean, look at that. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Oh, this makes me laugh. She can totally wear the car on her head. I mean, you can totally do this for her robot mode. Anyway, let's continue on with the transformation. Anyway, so just this is on a hinge. You want to flip this back, and this is on a hinge as well as on the double hinge, and this will just flip this down, and there we go. And this section right here, you want to bring this all out and just flip this up like so, and just flip this in, and just do the same thing on your side. Just flip that in, and you want to bring this all in. Just collapse all this in. There we go. And you want to bring the backpack like so. Just bring the backpack down, and whoops. There we go. Just bring this down, and there you have that. There is a tab right here, so I'm not sure whether this tab's in anywhere to secure it in place, but it is what it is. So just put this back, just bring all this flush, and just put down this panel like so, and there we go. So there you have Arcee fully transformed into her robot mode, and she does look really good. I think they really got it down for her animation model. Definitely looks like her from the Cyberverse cartoon. So let's get in closer so we can take a look at her head sculpt, and that is definitely a G1 styled Arcee, but very stylized as well. So yeah, really cool. And she does have some nice lipsticks right there on the face, blue for the eyes and violet for the eyebrows, which is pretty cool. Nice Autobot symbol on her chest, and got a little bit of gunmetal gray paint right there. Got a lot of gunmetal gray paint on her waist, which is pretty cool. A little bit of blue on her knees, blue on her feet. Yeah, she does have a lot of paint on her, which is really nice. I do quite like that. And yeah, she does have a lot of backpack, but that's her animation model. She's always had that backpack in Cyberverse. She's meant to have this backpack, okay? She's meant to have that backpack, so there's no need to complain about it. So yeah, so her articulation, pretty simple. The head is on the ball joint, can definitely rotate a full 360, can look up a little bit, can really look down. The shoulders, if the backpack wasn't in the way, then they could rotate a full 360, but they cannot. They can only move up and like back a little bit. The arms can actually move in and out. She does have a bicep swivel. She does have an elbow joint about slightly under 90 degrees of bend, nothing at the wrist. There's a little bit of waist swivel, but everything gets in the way because of the backpack. The legs can move up that far. Legs can't really move back because of the backpack. She can't really do the full splits, but you know, it's in the ballpark. She does have a swivel above her knee. She does have a knee joint, which is like a full knee bend because of the transformation. Her feet can actually move up a little bit, can look down, it can move down a lot. Her ankle tilt is really tight, and I really don't want to move it. So yeah, really tight. She does have some ankle tilts though. So she does have some ankle tilts. So yeah, very tight ankle tilts. I don't know why they had to make it so tight. So it is what it is, but still, it's a fun figure to mess with, and she can hold her gun right here. So just hold this, and there we go. She can hold this, and also there are little pegs on the barrels, and that means you can plug in effects parts on Arcee herself, which is pretty cool. I do quite like that. Yeah, she does have the dual energon lasers, which is pretty cool. I do quite like that very much. I'm just gonna take this off right now, because right now I'm going to bring in some comparisons with Arcee. Of course, the first comparison I'm going to bring in is the obvious comparison. So here is Cyberverse Arcee with the Earthrise Deluxe Class Arcee, and she is a little bit shorter than Arcee, and I guess Earthrise Arcee pulls off the backpack a little bit more because you know, she has a little bit of less backpack than Cyberverse Arcee, whereas Cyberverse Arcee has a lot of backpack going on there. But you know, that's her character. She's supposed to have a backpack in the Cyberverse cartoon, so that's her kibble on her back. That's the only kibble she's meant to have. So yeah, because if you look at her design, it doesn't lend itself to practical transformation. So yeah, she has to be a shell former. There's no choice. At least the side form panels do incorporate in the vehicle mode as well. So that's a nice point. That's a nice bonus for Cyberverse Arcee. So there you have that. And now I'm gonna bring in the other Cyberverse figures for comparison. So I'll be right back. And so here is Arcee with her fellow Cyberverse Deluxes: King Grimlock, Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Shockwave, and last but not least, poor Hot Rod. And she does look good with all of them. Yeah, they do look good together. I love these Cyberverse Deluxes. I'm glad that Hasbro made these figures. They look amazing. So much better than the original Warrior Class figures. I mean, Arcee never had an original Warrior Class figure. This is the only deluxe size figure that she had in Cyberverse, and And for what it's worth, for what it is, it's a really, really nicely done figure. I do quite like it. So that is pretty much it for the robot mode comparisons. Alright, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers Cyberverse Deluxe Class Arcee. Yeah, it's a really, really nicely done figure. The robot mode definitely looks really, really good. The vehicle mode looks amazing in my opinion, and yeah, really nicely done figure. I do quite like it. There's a lot of paint on this figure, like the blues on the knees, on the feet, on the face as well, on the abdomen section, which is really, really nice. I do quite like that. And even the gun is a nice touch. Really, really nicely done. It is hilarious that you can actually have Arcee wearing the whole car on her head. So yeah, that is pretty funny in my opinion. You know, I wish there was more they could do. I wish there was something more that they could do with the backpack, but she's meant to have that, you know. And if you look up at her animation model for Cyberverse, she's meant to have that huge backpack. So this is kind of passable, okay? So I mean, I don't care what the backpack looks like. All I care is the front of the robot. So the robot mode definitely looks amazing. I think she definitely works a lot better than the Earthrise Arcee, but then I'm not saying that Earthrise Arcee is a bad figure. Earthrise Arcee is still a really, really good figure in my opinion, but I think this one definitely is better in terms of the transformation and the overall playability. So, and I think that is pretty much it. Oh, wait, no, I'm not done yet. As far as ranking Arcee from a scale of 1 to 10, I would have to say, I think she gets a perfect 10 out of 10. So yeah, 10 out of 10, despite the backpack. You know, she still wins. You know, she still looks good. She's still playable. She's still posable. And then you know, the tight ankle tilts. I can get over that. You know, I can. You know. Anyway, but yeah, she still looks good, so 10 out of 10. I definitely love this figure very, very much so. And I think that is pretty much it for today's video review. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are completely new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below, and also click the like button and share the YouTube channel link to anybody that you know, any Transformers fans that you know. Go ahead and do it, because I would love the support. The support is definitely appreciated. And also, after subscribing to this channel, there is a bell notification icon down below as well. So do click that so that you know when my new videos are up and ready. And you can also check out my Cyberverse reviews playlist. So any videos you may have missed, you can always check out that playlist. So I'll put the link in the description down below for that playlist. And if you would like as a Cyberverse Deluxe Class Arcee of your own, you can always check out bigbadtoystore.com for any availability. So I will post the link to that website in the description down below. And I think that is pretty much it for me to say. So they have the Transformers Cyberverse Adventures Deluxe Class Arcee, and this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out.